You're sitting at your cluttered desk, staring at a half-finished project that's gnawing at you. The clock ticks, but your mind won't settle. Ever felt that nagging tension inside, the one telling you you're not living or performing at your best? Neil Fiore calls this not being your strongest self. What if that voice, that tension, can be tamed? What if your strongest self is already inside, waiting to be awakened? Before you can awaken your strongest self, you've got to recognize when you're not there yet. Neil Fiore maps out 5 telltale signs that you're stuck in your weaker self, messing with your focus and stealing your peace. Neil introduces us to Lisa, a graphic designer in San Francisco who feels overwhelmed daily. She's stuck in negative spirals, self-criticism, procrastination, and stress. These are classic signs of the weakest self: overwhelm, self-doubt, struggle, disconnection, and inner conflict. Spotting these early signals is your first step to breaking free. Think of your ego like a rickety bridge over turbulent waters. It looks stable but sways dangerously when stressed. Fiore calls this ego identity, a fragile, limited view of who you are that keeps you locked in bad habits. Strengthening yourself means rebuilding that bridge with a solid executive organizing function, your brain's CEO, capable of clear choices. The magic happens when inner conflict flips into conscious choice. Instead of a tug-of-war between doubt and fear, you embrace safety, presence, connection, focus, and choice. It's like upgrading from a shaky old car to a sleek, reliable engine. Suddenly, you're driving your life's journey with confidence and ease. Now here's where it gets fascinating. Fiore dives into brain science. Your new brain, aka the executive organizing function, is the hidden powerhouse that lets you break old habits and unlock creativity. But it's asleep until you wake it up. Fiore shares a breakthrough case of Mark, a Silicon Valley coder who used to freak out under deadlines. By consciously engaging his executive function, Mark stopped reacting purely on stress impulses and began planning calmly, rewiring his response from panic to intentional action. And guess what? His productivity exploded. Imagine your brain as a busy airport. The reactive old brain is like chaotic baggage handlers tossing bags randomly. The new brain is the air traffic controller, coordinating every takeoff and landing smoothly. When you activate this controller, you shift from impulsive reactions to wise, deliberate choices that lead to real progress. Breaking bad habits isn't just willpower, it's neuroplasticity in action. Fiore illustrates how repeated conscious choices literally rewire your brain pathways. It's like carving a new trail through a dense forest. The more you walk it deliberately, the easier it becomes, until that new path is your default. Fiore's 4-step program peaks when you awaken 5 core qualities that define your strongest self. These aren't vague ideals. They're real, actionable states that transform your experience and performance. Meet Jennifer from New York, a teacher paralyzed by stress-induced burnout. She learned to create safety anchors, simple routines, and mindset shifts that turn stress signals into calm ones. By redefining her sense of safety, Jennifer stopped fighting battles she thought she couldn't win and started thriving instead. Fiore talks about focus like a laser cutting through fog. Instead of self-criticism swirling like a storm, focus zeroes in on what matters, silencing the inner voice saying, "You can't." It's a mental reset that moves you from doubt to doing, from stuck to unstoppable. Connection, Fiore argues, replaces struggle by linking you to your strongest self and others. It's like switching from a solo fight to a team sport. Your goals become a shared journey. When you feel connected, resistance softens and momentum builds naturally. Remember Lisa at the start, overwhelmed and stuck. Now imagine her tapping into her new brain, spotting that weak self and stepping into safety, focus, and connection. That's the power Neil Fiore gives you. Try this tonight. Notice one moment you feel stress or doubt and pause. Take 3 deep breaths, then ask, what would my strongest self do right now? Watch how that tiny shift changes everything. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.